right, of course, we'll still have more for you right here on the South African Morning. But in the meantime, let's bring you this story now. The 21-year-old man charged with murder after 6 decomposing females' bodies were found in a Joburg building is back in court. The suspect made his very first appearance 2 weeks ago at the Joburg Magistrates Court, and the police made the gruesome discovery at a panel beating workshop in the inner city of Joburg. The 6 women are believed to have been sex workers, and eNCA reporter, that's Aviwe Mtila, is following this story for us, and he joins us live now to give us an update. Aviwe, good morning to you. Where you stand, I can definitely see that a group has already galvanized and gathered ahead of the 20-year-old man's appearance today in court. I mean, this is the suspect, which is, of course, accused of some of the gruesome killing and findings in that panel beating workshop. What can you tell us this morning?
Good morning, Dumelo, and it's the third appearance of the 20-year-old suspect accused of the murder of one of the 6 bodies that were found in Johannesburg Central some 2 weeks ago. It was a Sunday when that gruesome discovery was made, and up until now is yet to be named. That's because the issue was the identity parade, which we do understand actually took place last Friday. The state at first was given 7 days to conduct this parade, but when we came to court last week, Tuesday, it hadn't been done. State putting the blame on the accused, saying that he refused to do it. But we heard then from the legal team of the accused that in fact this was not the case. They say that while it was supposed to happen on the previous Friday, it was pushed back to Sunday, and when it came time for the parade to actually happen, the person in charge of conducting it was in church. But the state says that while this may be the case, the person did come, and when it was time to do it, the suspect refused, saying that his legal team was not here. But we do now, of course, all those issues have been ironed out. Now we're expecting him today to be officially named as that parade has, we understand, been done. In fact, I want to catch up with the sex worker movement on the ground here, just to find out maybe the latest around those parades. Thank you for joining us at eNCA. But have the sex workers gone out to the I beg your pardon, to the identity parade and pointed out maybe who this culprit is?
Yes, we have arranged a safer space, as I indicated previously, where the police couldn't go to where sex workers stays because of the previous arrests that were happening, and sex workers were scared also to go to the police station. So as the movement, we arranged that rather they come to our boardroom so that they can do their consenting form in terms of the parade, and then after that they were all taken to do the ID parade. And I'm happy to stand here today. Out of, I wouldn't mention the specific number, but there was only one girl who couldn't identify the suspect, but all the others that were in the parade, they managed to positively identify the suspect.
So these deaths, according to even the conversations that we've had with the sex workers, have been happening for the last 3 or so months. Do the girls say why they haven't actually come forward? Because one of them did mention to us that the police weren't taking them seriously.
It's because of, sex work, it's been seen, as a crime in South Africa. And that on its own, because of investigating officers do not have put much efforts when they investigate sex workers cases, especially when they open cases. As now it has come to our attention that in John Foster, right down the corner, one sex worker wanted to also open a missing person case, and she was chased away. And also in Sophia Town, one sex worker wanted to also open a missing case because of she just noticed now it's been almost 2 months, some of their 2 friends are not coming back, and when they phone the family, they find out still these people are not even at home. So they wanted to also open those cases so that at least more sex work can be given an opportunity to come forth. But the police are still playing the gatekeepers a role. And remember, the first time when we do our court appearance here, 45 sex workers were arrested on the same day. When we asked the police, why are you doing that, we were told no, because sex workers saying they are not safe because there's a serial killer out there. So when we do our intervention at the John Foster through our networks, because there are good police out there, we were told no, the police were saying they are safe keeping sex workers for the day. That's why the 45 were arrested.
And then we do know the autopsy post-mortem results have come out. Do you have more information on the number of deaths and maybe the people that were pregnant there?
As we all know, it's 6 bodies, and it is not yet officially confirmed, but it has come to our attention as the movement that 2 of the women are pregnant, which is quite saddening to hear that also, because from the pictures I also seen at the mortuary, I could, just by looking at the picture from the mortuary, I could tell that they might be pregnant. When I was asking, I was told that no, maybe it's because of the sun, that's why maybe their bellies were swollen. So, but now it has come to our attention that they might be pregnant, but we wait for the official police report to be launched today.
And how's just the sentiment, lastly, around the sex workers on the ground, given that today he will be officially named, given that the identity parade has been done?
Some they feel like their safety because he might be given a bail, and then there's this speculation that he might not be working alone. So they're like, hey, we are now in trouble. The minute he's out, he might still come for us. Those who are now wants to be witness, those who have already opened cases against him. Some cases result to assault. It's different cases because some more sex workers are coming on board to say we want our voice to be heard.
All right, thank you very much, Kaseko, from the Sisonke sex worker movement there, even giving feedback on the identity parade that which you understand took place last Friday, saying that while the majority of the women pinpointed this alleged suspect, it's only one of them that couldn't. But of course, also those details around them trying to report the missing people over the last 3 months and being turned away at the police station. Also that information, Tumelo and Gareth, that came out around the 6 bodies that were found, we do understand also reliably informed that 2 of them were indeed pregnant.